Look at this right here. The guy that goes around policing and calling for censorship and then claims that Trump's wrong, there's no censorship of conservatives or patriots. You are incredibly shameful.
How are you doing, Alex?
You're just, look at you, you are literally an anti-American, anti-free speech coward. You're going to go down the history books at the Criminal News Network. This is one of the main people right here who thinks you have no memory, who sits there and lobbies. Show him. That sits there and lobbies people to take other news off, claiming they're fake when CNN is the fakest WMD, Gulf Arab state dictatorship funded. Unbelievable. I mean, look at those eyes, folks. If you want to see the eyes of a rat, no, seriously, just I'm looking at the camera. Look at those eyes. Look at that slobbering to the system and the criminals at CNN, all their warmongering and death, all their fake news, and then running around trying to police the internet and try to shut people down. And then you think people are so stupid. On CNN a week later you say no one's censoring anybody, no one's pushing for censoring, and then you say that Trump is the one attacking the press, but only doesn't stand up to your lies. Just look at this guy's eyes, man. That is who will rule your life. Him and people like Stelter. That is who want to look at that smile.
Alex, I'd say, so I've known Oliver quite a long time. Good to see you again, Oliver. Good to see you, Chuck. Good to see you. He's from Fresno, and he knows better. Because, in Fresno, we actually believe in free speech. And here he is censoring people and doing an organized
policing it. He's the thought police. That is the thought police.
Beforehand, he worked for StrikeBack. And of course, I and many other people in the conservative movement helped this guy's career along. But now he's decided that now that he works for CNN, he's going to go and try and shut down voices.
Look, I mean, he's even more evil looking in person.
Somebody think about the decisions that you make.
Seriously, you don't even respond because we're just scum. You sit up there at CNN with no viewers, no followers, everyone can't stand you. And no matter, you can shut everyone down on earth, no one will like you. You understand that? You'll never have billions and billions of fans and followers. You'll never have people that love you.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say, Alex?
You are a dishonorable liar who would never even dare have me on your little tiny shows when you and Stelter call me a virus. You are a virus to America and freedom. You are authoritarianism. Just look in those eyes. The hunger to silence America, the hunger to extinguish the First Amendment, the hunger to deceive, but he can't do it because the fire of liberty is not going to be knocked out. And I want you to know I'm starting to come up here a lot. We're going to be seeing a lot of each other.
That's good.
Just so you know.
Always good to see you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Oh no, you don't talk back to their slaves. You just act calling everybody's sponsors to get them to dump you, working with Media Matters and the Nazi collaborator George Soros, smiling like a possum that climbed out of the rear end of a dead cow.
You used that one several times.
That's what you look like.
You need to come up with something.
You look like a possum that got caught doing some really nasty stuff, in my view. You're a public figure too. If I go to Twitter and say, he's bullying me, I'm only trying to deplatform him everywhere and celebrating it, and then insulting my viewers a week later saying no one's doing it. How dumb do you think your viewers are? They have no memory like Dari from Finding Nemo? So you can't respond. All you do is deceive. Your job is to be a disruptor.
What do I respond to? This is not a...
Are you saying the left isn't trying to deplatform conservatives?
This is not a... I'm not doing an interview with you.
Exactly. There you go. Just look at it. Look at that person. Just stare at, look at that. He thinks he's going to beat America. He wants to politically mount us out of the hall. He thinks he can deceive. This is literally the equivalent of the Stasi. This guy literally goes around making stuff up, lying about what people said, then get him deplatformed, and then gets up there on TV and goes, Trump may have a point that Google's too powerful. We need to regulate it. That's backing Senator Warner, that's threatening Google with censorship if they don't roll over to them and steal the midterms. Because you know what you are? You know what you are? You are literally a sociopath. And you think it's funny. You know other people have emotions and care, so you play on it. You must be an incredibly empty person.
Empty person?
Yeah, you are the definition of a fop. You're the definition of a fraud. You are a charlatan that goes around lying about people to destroy the First Amendment.
I haven't lied about anyone, Alex.
Yes, you are a congenital liar. And CNN is a giant fraud and hated the world over.
All right. None of what you're saying is true?
No, yes it is. You are a liar.
Questions.
You think you can gaslight people and call for censorship and then a day later say you aren't? We've got all your statements, we've got everything. We've got you all over the place lobbying to have media taken down.
That's not true.
Lobbying to shut people down.
That's not true.
Asking people why they're not shut down.
That's not true.
Yes, and engaging in all that. It's all true.
this-
We have all the clips of you saying.
Okay.
Listen, everybody knows who you are. Look at you. You and Stelter get force-fed by Twitter. You get like 100 retweets because CNN's a joke. CNN's like government cheese. It literally is just force-fed to everyone everywhere. Everyone's sick of it. It's force-fed in public schools. It's force-fed in bars and hotels, making you sit there and watch it.
Andy Hook? They said, do they watch?
Oh yeah, they sure do. Just like they lied about babies in incubators and the WMDs and they killed a couple million people, and just like the public has a right to question things, and then you got the New York Times lying about WMDs. The New York Times lying about WMDs and killing millions, but you don't really care about kids. You care about your fake moral high ground. And gun owners are sick of being blamed for what other people on Prozac do who get guns illegally. So that's all you got. And you're going to fail. Just like Hillary failed, we're going to win these midterms. We're going to take this country back, and all you people that have an inferiority complex and think if you can take the greatness of America and dominate it, that you might actually be somebody because you project your own loathing for yourself on everybody else. I'm a winner. I love myself. I love who I come from. Victory and strength and honor. You are the definition of dishonor. And one day in the Encyclopedia Britannica, Encyclopedia Galactica, it will have your face next to dishonor and the word rat.
What do you hope to accomplish here?
I'm just showing people just the servile nature of the bottom of the barrel that these dying news corporations have to dredge up from the front lines to attack the First Amendment. You're the equivalent of like in my view, you're the equivalent of like the Hitler Youth being put on the front line to stop the advance of the Allies.
So you came here to attack the media?
You're not the media. You are fake news. You are the criminal news network. You engage in racketeering trying to shut down real news, real information. You engage in lying and fraud to your audience on a premeditated, continual basis. It's one of the main progenitors in this whole operation. You don't think we don't know about Obama's countering disinformation and propaganda act? You don't think all that's going to come out who's funding this? And your little ID card and all the rest of it? You think we're stupid? You think we're playing games, huh? Think we don't know a thing or two, son? That's illegal, what Obama set up. It's all going to come down. You think because you've got some Democrats and some committees and some stay-behind networks like the 37 angry Democrats in the Justice Department trying to shut down Trump, you think because you've got a rogue group operating inside those agencies that you're going to be able to shut down the free press in America? We are here. All the fear is here. The American people are watching, and they're not going to let you win. You called for us to be deplatformed. You pushed it. And now you say it's not even happening. It is true. CNN lobbied for it.
That's not true.
That's all CNN did was call for me to be taken off the air.
No one called
That's
for you to
all
take it
you've
off.
done. That's what you said needs to be taken down. Why aren't you taking it down? You said don't. That's all you've written about.
Why
That's all
did you
you've
delete
done.
your tweets the other day? A few weeks ago. You deleted 20 tweets.
We delete tweets and stuff all the time with mistakes in them, you name it. We probably delete 5 tweets a day.
So you made mistakes? Is that what you're conceding?
Some of those things don't come out the way we want, but the point is CNN never makes mistakes because they lie on purpose.
You made mistakes, though.
No, you never make mistakes.
So when you
'cause
deleted-
control reality, huh?
Why didn't you delete your tweets?
I don't know what you're talking about specifically.
You
I'm just like
talked
you.
about your
See,
show.
I don't lie like you do. I didn't delete any tweets. There are no tweets. What are tweets? Hell, I'll gaslight you. What are tweets? What are tweets? I don't know what you're talking about, tweets. Delete them all the time. Typos, you name it. And because you guys take things out of context and lobby for them, like when CNN said that I said, Antifa says they're coming to people's houses to attack you. I said, peoples be ready. If Antifa comes to attack you, defend yourself. That's not calling for battle rifles against the media. And MSNBC and CNN and all you guys at NBC lied and sat there and said, we're getting chills up our spines. Why, Jones says he's coming for us, when the last thing I want is offensive violence. And it's the left calling for it everywhere. You support Antifa?
What's that?
You support Antifa?
I'm sorry.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't know what it is.
swore to Antifa?
Do you support Antifa?
I don't support violence, Alex.
Oh, but CNN's had pieces saying Antifa's good. Oh, if I could rig the playing field and shut everybody else down, I might be a real boy someday. If I could get to work for a big corrupt corporation and shut everybody down, I might be a big boy. Yeah, that's been a big pleasure. There goes the enemy.